couple of announcements from our church family this morning. Pastor Derek will be back next week.
Whoa, hold on a second. Stop the service. City of Mississauga's church inspector.
City of Mississauga.
City of Mississauga church inspector. I'm looking for who's in charge. Are you in charge?
No, I'm not in charge.
Are you sure?
No, sorry.
All right, who's in charge? I'm looking for, I have on file a Derek Bartlett. Derek Bartlett here. Derek, where are you? I need to speak with you. Derek, does anyone know where Derek is? I've got to have a picture on file here or something. All right, Derek, is he here? He looks like this. He's about yay tall, about yay large. Looks like he hasn't missed a lot of lunches recently. Need to speak with Derek. Well, do you know what? We've got some problems here, people. You got to tell Derek on my behalf. We've got some issues. I did a surprise inspection this week of church, and we have some problems. Take a look at this. I went downstairs, and this poor guy's overwhelmed. Look at the people lining up. There's no formal greeting space. He's just by himself down there. Look at the lineup. I went into the kitchen. There's duct tape on the cupboards, and how is he even supposed to do anything in there? Poor Randy's trying to make some coffee. Then I caught your own staff member eating a can of corn for lunch. Like, do we even have microwaves? Like, how are you supposed to have lunch around here? Does this look like someone who's satisfied with their job? Look, lineups, screaming children. We've got some issues here. This facility needs some work. All right, well, I am not City of Mississauga Church Inspector. I am one of your deacons, Scott, and I am here this morning to talk to you about an exciting project for this fall, our 2014 fall renovation project. And so, Church Inspector is on to a couple things. We have some problems with our facility, and we have been coming up with, over the last couple months, some ways as to how we're going to address some of these problems with our facility. So, this is a picture of our current kitchen. It is fairly old, it is outdated, it has duct tape, the appliances don't work, and pastors can't have their lunch, and we have some problems with being able to use it for ministry purposes. Right now, this is our children's ministry director's office. It's more of a closet than an office, and it's more storage than really office space. And we need to be able to provide something to our children's ministry director that is less closet-esque. Also, we have a storage room beside the kitchen, but right now it has a dishwasher that takes up a lot of space that we don't use, and it's not really optimized to be able to store as many things as possible. So, we have a plan to undergo some fairly large renovations this fall here at City Center. Our plan is to renovate the downstairs servery and kitchen. We're going to convert that side storage room into a welcome space for our children's ministry and an office for our children's ministry. And we're going to optimize and better utilize the space there by splitting that room and having the back storage space and the front be office space and a place for a welcome window for people to come up to drop off their children's ministry. The work is going to be taking place in November, ideally. We are aiming to use as many existing materials as possible and things that already work that we are happy with. We're keeping the fridge, for example, that we invested in a little while back. But we are doing a fairly large renovation. It is a full change to the kitchen, including cupboards, floors, appliances, countertops, and the works. So our leadership team here at City is really excited about this project, and it's been something we've been praying about for a long time. We had identified this as a key initiative, and we want to be able to build a space downstairs that's going to be better utilized for our needs at church as we're growing and expanding what we're going to be doing in ministry. So as many of you know, this renovation was originally planned for the Christmas 2013 special offering. But the team needed more time to make sure that what we're doing is exactly what's going to be best for our church. And if we're honest, we did not communicate as best as we could to let you know exactly what the renovation project was going to be, and our offerings were lower than expected to be able to complete the whole project. Over the past year, $36,000 has been given towards the Christmas project, or calling it now the renovation project fund, and we've transferred $20,000 from the budget, so we have $56,000 towards this project. The total cost of the project, though, is around $86,000 to do all 3 of those rooms. So, what I am asking today is that we are looking to raise $30,000 in the next 2 months to go towards this project. And what I would like to ask you is if you would start to prayerfully consider if you would like to partner with us in this project. We're excited about it. It's a key thing going forward in our church, and we would ask, would you prayerfully consider partnering, and if you would start to consider praying for the project and the success of this project. We understand it's not within everyone's financial means to donate $30,000. We're not asking you to donate $30,000, but what we're asking you is, could you make a donation over and above your regular offering towards the project? If you would be willing to step out in faith and make an additional donation, it'll bring us that much closer to our goal of $30,000 in undergoing these renovations. So if God has laid it on your heart to be part of the project, what we're going to be doing in the next 2 months, you'll have an opportunity to donate. So this is our status thermometer. It's an empty fridge. And as money comes in, we will be putting items in the fridge, just like in my last slide here. And so different items will be different cash amounts. Please, cash donations only. No food donations, please. We're not looking for moldy items in our fridge. So you'll be getting regular updates from your deacons, and you'll be given an opportunity. If you would like to make a donation, you just need to write renovation project in your offering envelope, and then you put your donation in there. And if you do have any questions and you're considering it, there'll be lots of people to explain what's involved with this project. So on behalf of your deacons, we just want to say thank you for the opportunity to discuss the project with you. We've been working very hard on it the last couple months, and we're excited to roll it out to you this fall. If you have any questions, we're going to be back in the foyer at the Welcome Center after the service to answer any questions, and we have plans of what the project's going to look like and in more nitty-gritty detail. And we also can answer your email questions at the email that's up there, deacons@citycenterbaptist.ca, or you can approach any one of us, Adam, James, Tim, Paul, or myself. So thank you so much for your time, and hope you consider partnering with us in this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Inspector. Hope he doesn't inspect my office. The third room that Scott was mentioning about, they're not just the Children's Ministry Director office and the kitchen, but the third room is actually a cry room where parents will be able to go with infants who are maybe not quite ready to get dropped off in the nursery time, but they don't have to bring them up to the service where they're crying. There'll be a dedicated room where we'll be streaming the service live downstairs so that parents can have this transition step